Winston stopped writing, partly because he was suffering from a cramp. He did not know what to say that had made him pour out this stream of rubbish. The helicopter planted a 20-kilo bomb among them. There was a lot of applause. Then there was a wonderful shot of an arm going up right into the air. But the curious thing was that while he was doing so, totally different memory had clarified itself in his mind. It was, he now realized, because of this other incident that he had suddenly decided to come home and begin the diary. It had happened that morning. It was nearly 1100. And in the records department where he worked, they were dragging the chairs out of the cubicles and grouping them in the center of the hall in preparation for the 2 minutes hate. Two people whom he knew by sight but had never spoken to came unexpectedly into the room. One of them was a girl whom he had often passed in the corridors. He did not know her name, but he knew that she worked in the fiction department. Presumably, since he had sometimes seen her with oily hands and carrying a spanner, she had some mechanical job on one of the novel-writing machines. Emblem of the Junior Anti-League was worn several times in her waist. Winston had disliked her from the very first moment of seeing her. It was always the woman, and above all the young ones, who were the most bigoted adherents of the party, swallowers of slogans, the amateur spies, and nosers out. But this particular girl gave him the impression of being more dangerous than most. He felt peculiar uneasiness, which had fear mixed up as well as hostility, whenever she was anywhere near him. The other person was an unnamed O'Brien, holder of some post so important and remote that Winston had only a dim idea of its nature. A momentary hush passed over the group as the round people in chairs saw the black overalls of an inter-party member approaching. Winston was intrigued by the contrast between the urbane manner of his prizefighter's physique. He believed that his political orthodoxy was not perfect. Something in his face suggested it irresistibly.